Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Today, Ron just wants to make our lives like a lot more difficult, right? Because he's already been proven to be not guilty, but he really wants to be guilty for whatever reason. The truth is, I've been Mask the Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mask the Mask, can you? I don't have any alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right here in the photo, that's me! As for the brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. Alright, well, I don't like the direction this trial is taken. Me either. But this is how every trial goes, at least for me anyways. What's with that? Huh. I burnt my mouth with my coffee. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, all right? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. All right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Alright, but you do have an alibi. You do? I mean, we'll press you on everything anyways, but yeah. You were seen at your job by Butthead, and you also dropped your wallet. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. And we believe her more than you. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I got my reasons. With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? It sounds like they're, press harder? So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that is the case, then why did you ever start thieving in the begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's loved my life, Honor. Oh my god. Oh. She's loved my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic. Well, you do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with the testimony. God damn it. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyways? Because maybe you're the one making the outrageous claim? For a change? Come on, Nick! You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed that crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to good work. Good use. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly mask the mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need a shift strategy. Should try to show that Mr. Light couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, I don't have an alibi for the night of the urn was stolen, after all. Oh wait, yeah, come back. I gotta press that. I'm not reading it. We're already done that. You have no alibi. I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I ever heard a defendant brag about not having an alibi. But I tell you I was in Lowly Taylor that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement with their house. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Light when the crime happened anyways? If I can prove that he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. Well, yeah, you're right, but that's like for every case. Ha! You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I'm actually drinking tea right now. I really prefer cold coffee in the morning. And, I didn't make any last night, so I don't have hot tea now. Delicious plain tea. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows... I mean, yeah, I do, but I kind of wanted to press the other option. But I do. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. Please don't kill me. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. You watch your tone. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this court evidence that proves where your client was the night of the crime. It's the wallet, right? Yeah.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find the wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Or see what's inside first, and then report it if it's empty. Or make it empty. No, don't do that. Don't steal. If you find a wallet, actually do turn it in. Don't take the money or anything like that. That's fucked up. You really mess with the person's life. That's still a crime, too, right? Finders keepers, losers weepers is not actually a law. So just turn it in. You either if they have like an ID, go to their, maybe, I don't know, mail it to their house. Don't keep it. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found approximately at 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I'm serious. And don't call me Shirley. This proves that Mr. Light was in fact at KB Security last night. No! My Princess Leia hairdo! So the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. And that proves he was at that he has a watertight alibi. 1 second. Chronos, are you Googling watertight? Maybe. You can't prove that. I am. Watertight? Like watertight alibi. Is this actually you saying? Filters, an alibi that seems almost impossible to prove. Huh. But isn't it airtight alibi? Yeah, you know what? Sure, we'll go with watertight alibi, why not? Yeah. My phone down. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do my best. I will, for you. It's really getting Mr. Light all worked up. Yeah, it's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there. No, the heist. Planted it. He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security CEO's office. No! Huh. That's a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? He works there. Yo, don't get me wrong, I'm not really too confident on how the legal system works in, well, anywhere, but I'm pretty sure, like, when you fill out your information for, like, being, like, I don't know, a defendant, a witness, defendant, I'm pretty sure you actually have to file, like, sign a contract, and usually, I'm pretty sure they actually have, like, your name, occupation, address, and all that shit there to prove that it's who you are. So wouldn't this be like something we could just look at the court documents? Whatever. Oh, well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all, because these two are freaking idiots. A stupid kid. Well, not really a kid, right? How old are you, Ronnie boy? 23. Yeah, okay. Adrian is like a year older than you, and Butts is 2 years older than you, so that doesn't really prove anything on the Butts front. But Adrian is like, you're only 3 years old. He's not a kid! Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Light, which, yeah, So, okay. Is it gonna be Larry? I mean, look at the blackmail letter. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. You paid $50,000 for some fantasy, you weirdo? Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright? You're like, let me finish, please! At the time of the theft, Mr. Light was dealing with the blackmailer himself in the KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. My mask is kind of on fire and burning my face. No. You're gonna get, like, a lot of caffeine that way, dog. Probably not do that. Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, Venus, I am in court right now. So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. Objection! Too bad, you're wrong. You may see it as the perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend 107 impresses me a lot more. Dog! I know this is your first case, but holy shit. I hope you get better at your job, because this is honestly the easiest goddamn case I have ever had. And maybe Edgeworth was that much better at a prosecutor. I don't know. But you're not very good at your job. I mean, man, fucking Winston Payne did a better job than you. What are you trying to say? You say that thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of the security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all? No, I'm just going by this letter. You know, the evidence! Accusing man of blackmail with no proof. I didn't say the CEO did it either. I said meet him in the CEO office. It could be another person with a CEO keycard. Accusing man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think about that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to cooperate. I have a witness! Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There's someone else who can testify. Yeah, it's Butthead. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyways, this man was working as a guard at the KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is, this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard that they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get in that room, and every time you use it, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Dots. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of the KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing the keycard's data. Did you really take a sip to spit out that coffee? Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of the KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does this show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. What that means, it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Huh, it looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then we're done? Like, really? That can't be true. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of the KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. For God's sakes, no. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Really? Is a bomb about to go off or something? Court is now adjourned. Okay. Sure. Hey, don't get me wrong. That's actually a nice change of pace, I guess. Normally, we're like in court for a while. I'm assuming there's gonna be something else that goes on here for this chapter, quote-unquote chapter. I think they're called chapters, right? This act. We're in chapter, like, 2, right? Yeah, because we just had a tutorial and then this. Yeah. So, it's like, how many chapters are in Phoenix? It's usually like 4 or 5, right? Oh, actually, no. You know what? I think it was like 4 in the original, but we had that extra case, yeah? And then there was 5 in the second, or 4 in the second? Oh, man, I can't remember. Dick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Ms. Delight. Why is it Ms. Delight? It should be Mrs. Delight. Have I just has that been like that the whole time? And I just noticed this now? I mean, it would be like Ms. Delight if you were, like, not married, but also had the same last... Oh, God, you're not brother and sister, are you? I know this game is from Japan. They have that thing that they like to do in JRPGs. And I guess that's probably actually translate more over to visual novels. But please don't. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Money. I take check. I take credit. Just give me money. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Ms. Delight. No, I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearls. I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, Ron's wife. You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Miss Maya? I'll kill you! Ouch, she slapped me. I'm Pearly. This woman is Mrs. Delight, Ms. Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick, that doesn't make any sense. She would be called Mrs. Delight. Yeah? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind your back, going behind the back of your client. No, you got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow, a double slap. What is she, a flary? Well, anyways, all's well that ends well. There's 2 handprints on his face. Like, yeah, I guess. You get the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. It's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight. that brought us the urn back. That brought us our urn back. And thank you from the bottom of our heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. We won the case. Then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. You just got a little touch of the blues. You know what about feeling the blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Tright. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Early this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered. Oh, is this where we're going? Okay. Cain Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of the KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, 1 a.m. October 12th. 1 a.m. October 12th. You don't mean... That's right, amigo. Same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out with? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. To get in that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with the utter rage. What are you talking about? Imbued with rage? Have you seen the guy? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee at KB Security. I thought he was still an employee at KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Employee at KB Security? Yeah. Yeah, that's what... Yeah, that's what fucking Larry said. Why are we surprised by that? Did I just jump to conclusion? I guess I just jumped to conclusions. Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way! He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene with the murder when the murder occurred. No, that's the lie! That can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you! Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Tright. Well, hell, if you do it any similar to this one, it will, be easy. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is that true? I've always thought you were a coward. But also, is there something personal between you two? No, I've never met this guy before in my life. Unless I have. Oh god, is this Edgeworth? No, we made up with Edgeworth for the most part. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Is there someone we got killed? And by got killed, I mean like, sent to prison? At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Really? In what world? We just had like the easiest case in our life. He didn't know about the CEO stuff from what it looks like. He didn't know about like KB Security until we told him about it. So it's not like it was just a setup. Also, it doesn't really matter if it is, because it's not going to ruin my life as long as I get paid for doing my job. It does have nice theme music, though. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who's established his presence at the crime was me. Oh, Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. Yeah, one of those is definitely a lot worse. What the heck's going to happen next? To be continued. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is either going to be extremely long or also short. What do you mean by that, Chronos? Well, I mean, the trial, like, are we going to have a 2-part trial in the next trial we go to? If that's the case, that's going to be really long. If it's just going to be 1-part trial like it was this time around, still going to be kind of short, like 2 trials. And I like that. I actually like the fact that this was like a short trial. Because normally we have like freaking a trial and it gets split up into like multiple days, sometimes 3 days. And it, you know, we kind of already know how it's going to go for the most part because we're playing the game. But this time around, it's like, oh yeah, this guy was a thief. Yeah, no, but clearly he wasn't. So here's our proof. And like, oh, okay, yeah, no, he's innocent. There you go. It was like not even a day's worth of trial for the most part. All right. Let's see. October 13th, 3 p.m. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Delight got arrested again. Yeah, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose! I don't buy it! But the one who proved that Mr. Light was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least, from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Terrain Village for a little while, if that's all right. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring back the sacred urn. I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people look at it. Question. I might have just noticed this now? Did they fix the urn at some point? This was misspelled before, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the whole premise of it. Pearl broke it and misspelled it because she can't actually spell. Which, at 9 years old, Pearl, they have classes that help you with that shit. Don't let it. You gotta work through it, alright? So, it's gonna last you your entire life if you don't get it fixed. Anyways, yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Meyer, oh, wait. No, Mystic Meyer, you should stay. I thought that was Phoenix saying that. You should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together. Full of love and happiness. Pearl's is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Now remember, no fighting, okay? And no flirting with married women! She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. And we will do that next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all then. Bye.